Hey, how's it going guys? Jack and Matt here with the Toasty Bros, and today we are checking out probably the most expensive pre-built we have ever looked at from ABS.
ABS noticed that we made a video on one of their cheaper PCs and said, you know what, we can do better than that, and decided to send over this awesome tower. So big thanks to ABS for sending this over. This thing rocks a 5950X and a 3080 Ti, and as you can tell, it's absolutely massive. But before we open this thing up and talk more about it, let's hear a word from today's sponsor. Yeah.
Today's video is brought to you by Silicon Power and their US70 Gen 4 NVMe SSD, featuring great price to performance with read speeds up to 5,000 megabytes per second and write speeds up to 4,400 megabytes per second, being built with TLC flash and also coming in capacities of 1 and 2 terabytes. We love to use Silicon Power SSDs in our gaming PCs because of their value for money offering compared to other SSD manufacturers. If you're looking for a no-nonsense quality NVMe Gen 4 SSD for your next gaming PC build, then you should look no further than the US70 from Silicon Power. Check the link down below to learn more, and special thanks to Silicon Power for sponsoring today's video.
All right, so this thing is really heavy.
That has to be like 50 pounds.
It's like 60, I think.
60?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's 60 pounds.
60 pounds.
So this might also be one of the heaviest PCs we checked out. We don't use the Bowie knife for many things, but I feel like this is probably essential.
That's a knife.
You know what they should have done? They should have shipped in one of those wooden crates.
It probably was close to that point, because I know UPS and FedEx and some of the other carriers actually don't go over like 75 pounds. So they got close. But yeah, this is supposed to have 32 gigs of RAM. It has 486 of 32 gigs of RAM. As far as the storage, we have an NVMe 2 terabyte SSD, 3080 Ti. I'm not sure of exactly which partner board is going to be making it. Yep, this actually looks pretty similar to how we'd box something, just some basic bubble wrap. They use the Corsair case, which I like to see. This is the Obsidian 500D RGB.
Massive case.
Yeah, this is gonna be stupid. And look at this.
Oh my God, look at all that stuff.
Oh, they actually included the graphics card box. I bet that's something people were asking for. No, that's not the graphics card box. What is this?
Oh, they were
it's a
sending
mouse.
keyboard and mice, so.
Oh, does that normally come with it, or is this just
I
for
think
us?
it's a bundle that they can offer.
Okay, so we have an EVGA X17 mouse. We'll have more information on the screen because if I'm being honest, like we didn't even know the price going into this. So there's definitely some things we're gonna have to add on the screen. This is probably the extra cables for the modular power supply. Power cord looks like some extra cables. I see a Molex in there. God, there's a lot of stuff in here. Like an SSD tray, some more extra cables.
I guess when you pay close to probably $4,000 for a
they're
computer.
gonna include like everything.
Yeah.
What is this? Looks like an RGB controller. Yeah, it's like extra RGB stuff for their hub, I suppose. I think we have a keyboard down here. It's another EVGA keyboard, which, you know, we've really not checked out a lot of EVGA like peripherals. So let me open this one.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice keyboard. That's the Z15 mechanical keyboard. Looks like it has pretty high build quality to it. What kind of switches did we get?
I think it's brown.
Brown? Okay, yeah. It says switch linear.
Oh,
so
maybe not.
That makes me think it's like a red or maybe a
Kale
yellow.
Speed mechanical switches.
Oh, nice.
There you go, and it's hot swappable. Look at that, it's beautiful, it's ready to go. We'll probably open that up and plug it up once we get the PC ready to go.
We'll get some cool B-roll with all that put together. But like we said, we believe that this is like a combo with the PC, but we'll actually have some clarification later on that because I don't want to guarantee that that's like a combo that you're always going to get if you buy this PC.
All right, if it's a two-person job, I'm yelling for Zach or McAllister.
I think I can do this because it's not packed like super tight. Okay, I'm gonna have to go on the floor.
All right, he's going on the floor.
Going on the floor.
When in doubt, do it on the floor.
It's a weird thing for you to say.
There's your workout for the day.
Okay, so it looks like they want us to open it like this, I'm gonna assume. So Bowie knife time again. Watch there be another box inside of this
Box
one.
within a box.
Hey, the box showed up really good though. We know sure well from shipping a lot of things that you can really easily damage items in shipping. God, I just look like a weirdo using this.
Does even know how to use a knife?
Not really.
It is kind of awkward to use that though for this, but.
We need a katana next.
Yeah, katana, guys.
Katana.
Let us know if we need a katana.
But I want one of like the true Japanese made ones that's like thousands of dollars.
Oh.
All right, guys.
There she is.
How
Here
do
we go
I get out
again.
of this?
Do you trade off?
Maybe. I think I can probably get it out. All right.
We're
Take
getting
one of these
somewhere.
off.
keep all this foam.
Dude, I'm like sweating a little bit.
Winded unboxing experience.
All right, so I have the front of the PC facing me right now. Or, well, sorry, the glass side panel. Let me go ahead and get this ready.
What's it look like?
Yep, that is the front. It has some of the packing stuff in there. So
Okay, so we can't really tell
I
right
can't
now.
really see inside the build.
Please follow the guides here. Do not put bag on your head.
Dude, that side panel is magnetic and I almost just lost it.
That's a big old computer, ladies and gentlemen.
It definitely, now that we've gotten down to like just the bare PC, it's a little bit lighter than it seemed like it was gonna be, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some plastic. That was good.
was a good
That was
feel.
good on them. So we'll come up to the, we'll come back to the plastic in a little bit, but I'm excited just to see exactly what this looks like. I see a 3-lane card, and
My
that is
God.
a thick boy. I still do not get this. It looks horrible.
Yes.
But the rest of the build looks great. And you know, and I'm not saying ABS, like this is not your fault. This is an NVIDIA thing. We're gonna have to talk to them. But yeah, this looks really good. I mean, they Caleb managed this well. They did everything just like we would do it. So I respect them for that.
Nice and clean. 3080 Ti, 5950X, 4 sticks of memory. Got some, it looks like LL120 fans. So we got some expensive RGB in here. Yeah, cable management in the back, obviously, we'll definitely take a look at just because, you know, $4,000 build, you want the best of the best, but it's a piece of art. It looks pretty good.
I think this one's on hinges too, yeah. Just slide it open. And you know, it's surprising with how big this case is. It's really not like a dual chamber case or anything. You just have all this extra room for full-size hard drives. But cable management, they did really good. They ran them all through this little cable tray. I mean, these here, I guess, could be a little bit like, I probably would have tucked those and then maybe ran that there, and then look, he would have had no cable showing. But other than that, though, they did a great job. I mean, you gotta remember, it's a company, they gotta make money, so they can't have someone spend hours and hours building this, but this probably did take someone hours because these fans are not that fun to run. Let's actually plug it in though and just see if all the fans work.
Get those plastic off.
Yep, let's take these plastics off.
Oh, that just swing out on you.
It turned on, nothing died.
Oh my goodness. We got a noise.
Uh-oh. Is that really the...
Oh, is it a graphics card fan?
It was.
Please hold.
So if you guys saw in that last clip, you might not be able to hear it very well, but I think you'll be able to hear it through my lavalier. We have one fan that sounds like it may have not made it in shipping. It's just this guy here. It's spinning fine, but whenever the fan ramps up, so like during gaming and stuff, it seems like it has like a bad bearing or something along those lines. We don't see anything in the fan, but we notice if you stop the fan, the noise goes away. It's not making it right now, but whenever the fans ramp up, it makes it. Not really ABS's problem, if we're being honest. I mean, it is something where if this happened to you, they would probably warranty it, send you another fan, do whatever they gotta do. But because it's us, we can probably just replace the fan if we really need to, and there it is. So see, it goes away after the fans ramp down. So other than that though, I mean, it seems like it made it in one piece. We'll have to see if it actually works. Turns on and it looks really nice, but we'll have to plug it in to our monitor and benchmark station and make sure it works.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now that we have this ABS pre-built all booted up and ready to go, let's talk about a couple benchmarks real quick. Now we decided to test this PC in a couple of titles, those being Call of Duty Cold War, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Borderlands 3, and Rainbow Six Siege. For those out there who absolutely hate Fortnite benchmarking, this is the perfect video for you because we're not including Fortnite because I don't think it really matters that much with a PC of this caliber. And we are doing one different thing compared to all our other previous benchmark runs. We are testing at 4K. Yes, you heard that right. We have a 4K monitor for our bench now, so whenever we have high-end PCs, we can stress them to their limits at 4K and also test at a wide range of resolutions. So, yay, excited about that. And first up in Call of Duty Cold War on max settings, which is basically max settings, but with DLSS performance mode turned on, we averaged around 80 to 100 FPS at 4K. My goodness, graphics cards have come a long way. I remember when 4K was almost impossible to reach 60 FPS. You used to have to run multiple GPUs to even get 60 FPS in 4K, but nowadays DLSS makes it really easy while also maintaining that sharp visual quality that 4K offers. I personally don't game at 4K. I personally prefer 1440p high refresh rate over 4K any day, or even ultra wide, but for those who want to play 4K, you can play Call of Duty Cold War at at 80 to 100 FPS at 4K. Lower some settings a little bit at 4K and you could have a high refresh rate 4K experience if you're one of those ballers out there. I would assume you could be a baller out there if you spend as much money as this PC actually costs on a monitor, so do keep that in mind. You could invest the money into that and get a really cool gaming experience. But yeah, Call of Duty Cold War runs beautifully on this PC. Next up, in Shadow of the Tomb Raider on high settings at 4K, no DLSS or anything like that, we averaged 88 FPS, which is no easy feat. Shadow of the Tomb Raider is still a very demanding AAA title, and the benchmark always pushes PCs to its limits, but that 3080 Ti, man, just doesn't even sweat. It works really well in 4K, plays pretty much any game you throw at it, so I would definitely declare the 3080 Ti a great card for 4K gaming if you're looking to get into that. If you're playing games like Cyberpunk, you might dip below 60 on max settings, so you probably want to lower the settings there, but really, if you're picking up a 3080 Ti, I mean, you're going to get really good performance, especially in this pre-built from ABS. Next up, in Borderlands 3, with their built-in benchmark on max settings, we average 72 FPS. Borderlands 3 is very demanding, but damn, it looks so good at 4K. Like, it doesn't do justice in the video, you can't really see it, but the visual art of Borderlands 3 with super high resolution looks so awesome. It makes me want to play the game at 4K just for the fun of it, so highly recommend you consider that. Borderlands 3 looks absolutely beautiful at 72 FPS at 4K. And last but certainly not least, just for those out there who really want to see how esports titles run at 4K, even though I wouldn't recommend it because you much rather play at like 1080p 240 Hz or 1440p 165 Hz than 4K 60 for esports titles, but Rainbow Six Siege averaged 248 FPS on very high settings, so no problems there. Overall, this PC is absolutely insane. The build quality is great. The GPU choice is great. The 5950X is incredibly overkill. In all honesty, you could have gotten a model from ABS potentially with a 3080 Ti and like a, I don't know, 5800X, and that probably would make a lot more sense. But if you're someone who's into content creation and or just wants the most balls of the wall PC you can get, let alone the 3090 obviously is going to be a little bit better, but for the most part the 3080 Ti is just a VRAM cut down version of the 3090, so you're pretty much getting the best gaming performance you can right now on the market. I mean, you really can't complain here. This PC is awesome, and if you guys want to pick this thing up, link down below will be an affiliate link, and if you do purchase that, I would graciously appreciate you guys. But really, this video was just to show off the top of the line ABS gaming PC, and also, well, just give you an idea on ABS as a company, and if you wanted to pick up one of their PCs, if you could actually trust getting a PC from them. And I think for the most part, they have some pretty good PCs for the money, so definitely consider picking one up if you are looking to get one and not wait for the GPU market to get better, because I have a feeling most of these pre-built companies are going to get graphics cards way faster than we will, even when the market starts getting better. So you might get some very good deals on the pre-built market before you can actually build your own PC at a reasonable price. Now that we finished the benchmarking section of today's video, how about we bring Jackson back in here to wrap this video up real quick.
Alright guys, so we have just benchmarked this thing in 4K, which we do not often do because we really don't recommend it, but a PC like this really deserves it because you could run this thing at 4K all day in gaming.
And if you want to get well over 100 plus FPS into 200 FPS range, you can easily play at 1440p or 1080. 1080 is definitely a little bit underkill for a PC like this, but there's a lot of good value 1440p high refresh rate monitors on the market, and this PC would be absolutely perfect for it. Honestly, this was a great PC to take a look at. Yes, this is an extremely high-end build from ABS, but when we do our Newegg Now live stream pretty much every Friday over on Twitch, we look at a lot of ABS pre-built on Newegg's website, and they have some from $1,000 all the way up to this really expensive one, and we're really impressed with the build quality of this one and all the other PCs they do offer. So if you're going to pick up this PC or any other ABS PC, link in the description down below will be an affiliate link and it will help us out.
And now another thing that we really like is a lot of these really big companies, if we're being honest, they don't have the best customer support. Well, one thing we did notice almost right away is that when we turned on, we have a fan that's rattling a little bit. We think that possibly it got a bad bearing in shipping. You know, obviously they check these PCs before they ship them out, so it's not like they shipped it out like this, but almost immediately they said, hey, we'll send you guys another fan because, you know, we know how to install them. But overall, their customer support seems like it's pretty good. So we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other two YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. It's saying goodbye.
It's purring. And hey, you know, it's funny because this will be past its time, but we actually have a giveaway live on Twitch this upcoming Friday, literally tomorrow. So you already missed that one if you're watching this video now, but we do them every month and you can find out about them on our social media such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, OnlyFans, Discord.
I don't think we have some of those, but I think we have most of them. So links down below will be to all our social media. Enter to win a free PC every single month over on Twitch. See you guys later. Goodbye.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.